Imagine living every single day in a state of pure terror. Your heart never slows down, your stomach never feels full, and your body is one bad scare away from completely collapsing. That's not a nightmare. That's your daily routine, because you are Shaggy Rogers. On the surface, you look like the comic relief of a goofy kids show. The laid-back hippie with the scruffy beard, the bell-bottom pants, and the endless hunger. The audience laughs at your screams, your over-the-top reactions, your ridiculous appetite. They think you're hilarious. But what they don't see is the fact that you are basically living through the longest panic attack in recorded history. Every laugh track, every chase sequence, every oversized sandwich is just another layer of paint over a crumbling wall of fear. And while your friends play detective like it's all a game, you're the one thrown face first into the jaws of every so-called monster. Being Shaggy isn't about solving mysteries. It's about surviving them, barely. On television, your life looks like harmless fun. Bright colors, groovy music, a talking dog, and a group of teenagers chasing mysteries. To the audience, you're the lovable coward, the guy who runs, screams, and stuffs his face with pizza. It's slapstick, it's silly, it's entertaining, but from your perspective, it's psychological warfare. What looks like comedy to everyone else is just your nervous system collapsing in high definition. Every shriek is real. Every sprint for your life is fueled by pure survival instinct. And the laugh track? That's not laughter. It's the sound of people enjoying your slow descent into madness. Even the food, your so-called quirk, isn't funny. It's self-medication. You're not hungry, you're coping. Those mile-high sandwiches, they're not a punchline. They're your version of antidepressants, stacked between two slices of bread. The cruel twist is that the show never stops. To the world, you're a clown. But inside, you're screaming for help while chewing through another slice of pizza. Because the truth is simple. Your life isn't comedy. It's tragedy disguised as a Saturday morning cartoon. Every episode begins the same way. Peace, calm, maybe even the promise of food. And then, terror. A shadow in the hallway, a creak in the attic, a figure in a mask. For the others, it's just another mystery to solve. For you, it's another brush with death. Your fight-or-flight response? Permanently locked on flight. Your legs start moving before your brain even catches up. You don't walk anywhere. You sprint, trip, crash through doors, leap out of windows. You are a professional escape artist, not because you want to, but because you have no choice. The monsters may be fake, but the fear is not. Your heart doesn't know the difference between a creepy janitor in a costume and an actual axe murderer. Adrenaline floods your system like clockwork, every single time. You never get used to it. You never build tolerance. You only get weaker. And here's the cruel irony. While your friends calmly set traps and collect clues, you're the human bait, the disposable distraction, the guy who screams first, so the monster knows where to run. Your life isn't about mystery. It's about surviving another panic attack in front of a live audience. Your body is a battlefield, and the enemy isn't just fear, it's food. While everyone else investigates clues and interviews suspects, you're stuffing your face with anything edible in a 3-mile radius. Hamburgers stacked taller than your torso, pizzas bigger than the mystery machine, sandwiches that defy the laws of physics. People think it's funny. It isn't. It's a coping mechanism. Every bite is your way of numbing the terror. But constant panic mixed with constant eating doesn't exactly make for peak physical health. Your metabolism is wrecked, your arteries are screaming, and your stomach is an active crime scene. Imagine sprinting for your life while digesting 12 layers of melted cheese. That's not comedy. It's torture. And then there's your posture. Years of slouching, running hunched over, collapsing from exhaustion. Your spine is one Scooby snack, away from permanent retirement. Every chase scene leaves you weaker. Every crash through a wall takes a little more out of you. So while the world laughs at the funny, hungry guy, the truth is grim. You are slowly eating yourself to death, one cartoon sandwich at a time. On paper, you're part of a team, a close-knit group of friends, solving mysteries together. But let's be honest, are you really part of the team, or are you just the expendable bait? Fred gets to be the leader, barking out orders with confidence. Daphne is the glamorous one, always put together even when tied up in a villain's lair. Velma is the brains, unshaken, logical, and smugly pulling off someone's mask at the end. And then there's you, the guy who panics, trips, and screams while being chased through haunted mansions. Your so-called best friend? A talking dog with worse anxiety than you. Sure, Scooby's loyal, but he's also the only one shoved into every trap right alongside you. Together, you're less a dynamic duo and more a support group for mutual trauma. The others don't carry the same scars. They don't know what it's like to be shoved into dark closets, chased by shadows, or used as live bait because you run funny. They treat you like the comic relief, but you know the truth. You're disposable. Friendship? No, it's survival, shared misery wrapped in a groovy mystery van. Day after day, the cycle repeats. A quiet afternoon, a suspicious noise, a chase, a scream, a sandwich, and then rinse and repeat. You don't get character development. You don't get growth. You just get trapped in an eternal loop of terror and overeating. Every new mystery is just a variation on the same theme. The masked villain, the haunted house, the collapsing floorboards. Nothing changes, and yet you live every scenario like it's your first. Your adrenaline is constantly spiked, your muscles are perpetually tense, and your stomach is always digesting. You are a hamster on a terrifying carb-fueled wheel. Even the simplest joys are sabotaged. You can't enjoy a meal without thinking about what might be hiding in the shadows. You can't walk anywhere without scanning every corner for danger. Peace, rest, forget about it. The only constant in your life is fear, and the only escape is a sandwich that's never big enough. And while your friends solve mysteries and move on, you remain the same, screaming, sprinting, chewing, surviving. It's not adventure, it's purgatory, cleverly disguised as a Saturday morning cartoon. Even when the chase ends, the fear doesn't. The mansion is empty, the villain unmasked, the trap sprung, but your body hasn't received the memo. Your heart is still racing, your muscles are still trembling, and your stomach is still digesting last night's sandwich. You can't relax. Every creak in the floorboards, every flicker of shadow, every distant howl reminds you that terror is only a heartbeat away. Sleep? Forget it. A peaceful meal? Impossible. Silence is a cruel joke you'll never understand. And while the world sees the end of an episode as problem solved, you know the truth. The peace is temporary, fragile, and meaningless. You are on constant alert, living in a permanent state of readiness. Every scream, every sprint, every desperate bite of food is just rehearsal for the next horror. Even Scooby can't fix this. He's as jittery, as panicked, as addicted to snacks as you are. Together, you share a bond of trauma so profound that laughter and fun are distant memories. Being Shaggy doesn't mean surviving monsters. It means surviving the aftermath, the lingering fear, the knowledge that the next nightmare is always around the corner, and while your friends solve mysteries and move on, you remain the same, screaming, sprinting, chewing, surviving. It's not adventure, it's purgatory, cleverly disguised as a Saturday morning cartoon. So, what have we really learned about living as Shaggy Rogers? That life is a continuous chase, where every shadow is a threat, every corner hides danger, and the only constant is fear. You are the embodiment of panic, a walking, screaming, sandwich-eating survival machine. On the surface, you're the comic relief, the goofy, lovable coward. But beneath that floppy hair and slack-jawed grin lies a soul perpetually traumatized. Your adventures are a series of micro-traumas stitched together with adrenaline and processed cheese. You don't experience fun, you experience survival. You don't have hobbies, you have coping mechanisms. And the irony is exquisite. The very thing that keeps you alive, Scooby snacks, sandwiches, and an uncanny ability to scream at just the right decibel, also chains you to this cycle. You are addicted to the chaos that terrifies you. You are comforted by the fear that haunts you. Being Shaggy is like being trapped in a haunted funhouse where the doors only lead back to the same hallway. You run, you scream, you chew, you survive. Again and again, forever. So, next time you laugh at a cartoon coward, remember, you're laughing at someone whose life is a gourmet sandwich of terror, anxiety, and relentless, unending panic.